What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush HD and welcome to the third episode of my FIFA 13 Ultimate Team X-Players squad builder. Today we're going to be building a squad out of the X-Players of Chelsea FC. So we're going to first put in a manager, and that is, we've got two choices. Chelsea have a good spell of managers, Di Matteo and André Villas-Boas. I'm going to put Villas-Boas in because he was probably the worst one there. We're going to then obviously change the formation to a 4-1-2-1-2. And start off with the players. So in goal we got a silver keeper, and that is Kudicini. Currently plays for Spurs. I think he's their reserve keeper maybe, but he's not a bad keeper for a silver whatsoever. Cost me 4,500 coins. He's got 72 diving, 75 reflexes, 76 handling, and 75 possession. So like I've said, very good at silver Barclays Premier League keeper. Moving on to the right back, you've got two options, but I'm going to try and go for the chemistry. So I'm going to put Jose Basingwarin. Currently plays for Portugal and QPR. He's cost me 700 coins. He's got 80 pace, 73 defending, 77 passing, and 76 dribbling. Probably one of those cheap Barclays Premier League right backs. Moving on to our first centre back, we have another Portuguese player, and that is Ricardo Carvalho. Currently plays for Real Madrid. I think what's he called? Mourinho bought him over once he moved to Real Madrid. He really likes this player, but he cost me 600 coins, and he's probably not the best defender anymore, mainly because of his pace, but the rest of his stats are fairly decent. Moving on to the second centre-back, we have Alex, recently transferred to PSG, cost 1,400 coins, and he is an absolutely tank of a centre-back. Shame his pace wasn't in the high 60s, 70, because he would be a fantastic player. But 79 defending, 84 heading, and he's got a fantastic rocket shot on him, and his strength must be unbelievable. And he's very good player. Moving on to the left back, final player of our defence, we've got silver player, and that is Wayne Bridge. Currently plays for Brighton in the Championship, and this guy is an absolutely terrible left back. 550 coins. I'm not going to go much into him because he is absolutely shocking. Moving on to the CDM. We're going to go for chemistry, guys, so we haven't got a silver one. We're going to go for chemistry, so So we're going to go and put in Steven Sidwell. Normally plays in a centre mid, but I got him in a CD. I bought him in put him in the CDM. He cost me 450 coins. He's got fairly decent stats. Works quite well in those cheap teams. Moving on to the right mid, we've got a player who links up with Sidwell. That is Damien Duff. Was an absolute legend for Chelsea. He's got fairly decent stats of 83 dribbling, 75 pace, 73 shot, and 78 passing. Cost me 600 coins. Shame his pace wasn't a bit high because he would be a very good cheap right mid. But there is cheaper, better ones out there. Moving on to the left mid, we've got a player who normally plays left wing, and that is Scott Sinclair. I'm not sure if he was on loan to Swansea, but then got bought by Manchester City. But he was a very good talent and only went to Manchester City for the money, which is pretty frustrating. But he cost 3,900 coins, like I said, was normally in the left wing position. And I swear left wing to left mid cards go for an absolute fortune. He's got 89 pace, 82 dribbling, 69 shots, and 61 passing. 4-star skill with 3-star weak foot. Not a bad player whatsoever. Again, one of those right-footed players who plays on the left, meaning he can cut in and strike the ball into the bottom right-hand corner. But he's not a bad player. It does cost quite a bit. You could probably get Ashley Young for a better price, but still. Let's move on to the cam. Remember, guys, I'm buying these players in a 4-1-2-1-2 formation, meaning they're going to be more expensive. Moving on to the cam, we have another Chelsea player, obviously, and that is Joe Cole. Currently plays for Liverpool. He's probably been around the globe. He's a fantastic player. Cost me 450 coins, 67 pace, 81 dribbling, 73 shot, and 77 passing. 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill miss. Shame about his pace. Other than that, he would be quite a nice player. Moving on to the two final players of the team, our strikers. The first striker, we have Daniel Sturridge. He used to be right wing for Chelsea in the game, but his upgrades got him to a striker, and now he costs 9,100 coins. He's an absolutely fantastic player in this game now. He's got 90 pace, 84 dribbling, 78 shot, and 71 passing, and 75 heading. Very good player indeed, and links up perfectly with our final player of the starting 11, which is Barini. Again for Liverpool. Some of you may think he didn't actually play, but he did play for a bit. He cost 600 coins. He's got 83 pace, 77 dribbling, 73 shot, and 71 heading. And he's not a bad cheap striker either. So let's move on to some of the substitute options. Like I've said, we've got some quite a few in the Barclays Premier League. So the first player we're going to have is Scott Parker. You could put him as a CDM, but I was going for the main chemistry. He is a better player than Sidwell. I'm not sure how much chemistry you get if you got him in the 4-1-2-1-2. But let's move on to the next player. We've got another Barclays Premier League player, and that is, let's find him, Glenn Johnson. Again, he is the better right back, but I was going for the chemistry, and I wanted to put Ricardo Carvalho into the team. He's not a bad right back whatsoever. He's got fairly decent stats. His shot, I swear, in games been a lot higher. Some guy scored an absolutely amazing goal by him. But moving on to the next players, we have William Gallas. I didn't want to put him in the starting 11, obviously, because I've already used him in my ex-Arsenal squad builder. But he's absolutely terrible centre-back, mainly because of his pace. But we've got some more players. We've got some silvers in the Barclays Premier League as well, including Colton Cole, who's just an absolute legend, 73 rated Barclays Premier League striker, currently plays for West Ham. He cost me 750 coins, which I think is pretty good buy. But people just want him because he's an absolute legend. He's probably quite strong. He's not bad pace. He's got a good shot on him and fairly good at heading. We've also got, let me just change that to the Liga do Brazil, and we have Deco. Where is this Liga do Brazil? I've gone past it. No, I haven't. There you go. We have Deco. He's not a bad player. He's got 83 dribbling, 85 passing, mainly his standouts. That 76 shot isn't that bad. He's also got 4-star skillism for 650 coins. He's not a bad player. Again, if his pace was slightly higher, he'd be a lot better. You could also put in, obviously, Robin. Who else? You could put Sean Wright-Phillips in instead of Damien Duff. Is there any more players? I don't think there is, guys. Remember, if you have any suggestions, put them in the comments. I do believe I've got one extra player, which, yes, I do, in the Liga, in the Bundesliga. Sorry, played for Chelsea for a very short spell, and that is Pizarro. He's not a bad player. Again, his pace lets him down with 65 pace, but 82 shots, 80 dribbling, 78 heading, 4-star weak foot for 750 coins. He's not a bad. But guys, that is the overall team. The main starting 11, I believe, cost just under 25k. And 98 chemistry isn't that bad. That's mainly because of Andale Villas-Boas. But guys, that has been the team. Remember, if you've got any changes to this team, put that in the comments. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. The next team is going to be the ex-Everton players team. So stay tuned for that. So this has been Chronic Rush HD. Until next time, adios! Tonight we're on the run while we chase them all.